I'm just spending the day today piddling around the house. I got all my fall decorations put away. I'm slowly, and I say slowly because I'm cleaning, I'm rearranging, I'm doing all kind of things, but I'm slowly getting out some Christmas, but mostly winter. I like to decorate seasonally more so than, you know, holiday specific. Now, I do put out Christmas related items, but I'm working more on getting my winter decor out now, or what I will probably keep out for winter. So let me show you some of the things that I've done so far. One of the areas that I'm working on, yes, this is a Santa, and I'm not sure if I will leave him out all winter, but this is, I have a step down from my I'm standing in my kitchen. The Santa and the bench, you know, the little school desk is in the corner of my kitchen. This steps up to where my dining room, never mind the mess and the stuff that's around because it's a work in progress. And then this open space. But I've always kept a bar stool here, but you know, that's kind of boring. So I moved all the bar stools here to the island, even though they're a little tight, but I wanted to decorate this. I wanted to make it look decorated instead of just having a bar stool sitting here. So this is the $5 school desk. I put it here in the corner. I purchased one of the My Texas House trees. This is the small 4-foot tree. It is so pretty. I love that just a few of the lights twinkle, so it's very soft. But on the bench, we have this table runner. It's one that I got at a yard sale for like 25 cents. If you remember seeing that video, and I'm sure you do, it had a green edging on it, and the green edge, you know, the thread was missing in a few spots, so I sat down yesterday and took all that stitchery off. The other side are snowmen, but I wanted to keep the more simple side out, and so I put this very primitive Santa. I got him years ago at the Simple Goods show. Now, fun fact, his beard, it's real wool. It's real nice wool. It used to be down to here. And I have a certain little cat who thought that she should eat his beard. So it shrunk and I couldn't figure out why until I caught her one day. So I'm hoping she doesn't revert back. You know, I've always kept him up high since then. And this is the first it would be in an area where if she decided to, she could easily get to him. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that she will not mess with him again. And also you notice I turned on the little candle light. I had to switch out batteries in my camera. But I gave him this poinsettia. This is from Hobby Lobby. I've had those for a few years, but it looks great, perfectly primitive with this Santa. And this candle is the clip-on candles that I bought at the Simple Goods show this year, and it's perfect. I'm kind of regretting that I probably should have gotten like 2 packs of those, because I'm clipping those little candles all over the place. So I've also went ahead and put this, you know, bell to kind of simulate, you know, a reindeer sleigh bell. And then this cushion, I made this many, you know, decades ago. It used to go on a little primitive bench, but I have it stuffed with sawdust, cedar chips, and to keep it nice. But yeah, I like how it came out. Now these trees, they're probably not going to stay there. I just got those at Hobby Lobby because I needed a few more to kind of, you know, decorate with. I want one for my bedroom and places like that. So for now, they're just sitting there. I'm happy with it so far. Now I'm thinking, you know, trying to think about what I could put in this area right here. And I have this basket, this Longaberger basket. And I had it sitting there to see if I liked the way it looked. And I think the colors are perfect. You know, it's just a warm wood tones, the red and the green in the basket. I think it looked good there. So what do I have here? I wanted it to kind of look like something that you would see with Santa, but I don't have any primitive toys, or any toys really. Slide my water out of the way. But what I do have are these candy canes. I have this greenery bush. I have an antler, and I have these bags of gingerbread. Faux, let me open it. Faux gingerbread men. That I think would look very nice there, kind of like Santa's. To kind of in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, make a display where it looks like Santa is handing out candy canes and gingerbread cookies to all the good little boys and girls. So in my mind, that's what I'm thinking of doing. And then I have the antler can just represent, you know, reindeer, that woodsy kind of look, just to give you the feel that he has a sleigh of reindeer, you know, reindeer pulling his sleigh. But that's, I'm gonna work on this, and then I'll come back and show you the outcome when I'm done. Okay, I think I went and got some Spanish moss from my stash. I feel like I want something in here in the middle. And I think that would be cute if some of that kind of hung out over the side. So I don't want to make a huge mess, but it's probably inevitable that I do. So let's just loosen this up. Yeah, so kind of hanging out. Put these in. And these are really nice. I have 3 of them. I have more out in my bin, so if I need them, I will get them and add them in. But this will be a good start. I have like an entire gingerbread family here. I have the mamas, and the papas, and then the babies. So I have a whole gingerbread family. So a little fun fact, I used to have a primitive home decor store. And maybe that doesn't surprise anybody, but and those were things that I sold those in my shop. And these were the ones, when I closed my shop, I made sure I kept some for myself. They're cute. They have raisin eyes. Little Gingy. Yeah. You can see my tag still on the back. Made in the USA. But I want this to look like Santa's kind of handing out gingerbread cookies. And I don't know if I'm going to like that ribbon. We'll see. So in goes the papa. Tuck the mama in here. Put the baby. The The small ones, he has buttons and a hook. If you wanted to hang him on a tree. I'm not hanging him on a tree. I'm just gonna tuck him right here. Okay, that's cute, right? And I want it to look like he's handing out candy canes. These candy canes, I made them. I just took real candy canes and wrapped torn, ticking, you know, a fabric around them. And so you could really make these grubby. You could, you know, cover them, seal them, and add cinnamon to them. You could do whatever you wanted, but I just kind of kept it simple. I'm gonna tuck them in all over the place. So Santa can hand those out. Okay, easy peasy. I have 2 left. Should I put them in? I'll tuck the extras in. I don't really need them back there, but at least if I need extra candy canes for another project, I know where they'll be. So let me switch these out. Okay. Do I need another gingerbread cookie? 2 kids? Or do we like the odd number? The odd number. Turn it straight. Okay. Now let's put it over there with Santa, and we'll took some of this out. I want some of the moss showing. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's put it over.